Wanna bake? Let's bake some potato pudding. Everyone, welcome back to Creators Kitchen. Guess what? In the baking tray today we are going to bake some potato pudding. And the potato pudding we're going to bake, we have all the wet ingredients and the dry ingredients. So here we're going to start with adding our sugar. So here we have brown sugar, and we add that to the bowl, and we had 150 grams of melted butter, and we add that to our sugar. So make sure we get all of that out, and we're just gonna mix that sugar and butter together. So nicely, sugar and butter already mixed. And here we have a tin of coconut milk. We're gonna add that to the mixture. So we have a tin of coconut milk, quite hard in the tin. So we're gonna scoop that into the sugar and the butter. And here we also have the water settled in the bottom of the tin. So we scoop all that milk out. As you can see, it is very hard. It looks more like butter instead of coconut milk. So what we're going to do here, we're going to mix this until it dissolves. It's a bit clunky, so it takes a bit of time to dissolve. Just keep mixing until it all combines with the sugar and the butter. And just continue mixing slowly. Mix the coconut butter and sugar until it becomes creamy and smooth. And as the coconut butter, sugar, milk become creamy, then we're gonna add our vanilla and almond extract. Now we're about to add 2 cups of grated potato, sweet potato. So as we add our potato to the mixture, we slowly mix the potato into the mixture until it's all combined with the sugar, butter, and as you can see, combine nicely in the bowl. Then as we done mix our potato, we're gonna prep our dry ingredients. So now let's do our dry ingredients. We have 1 cup of cornmeal, as we sieve our cornmeal sodas, we're gonna save 2.5 cups of flour, we sieve all our dry ingredients. Let's combine the flour and the cornmeal together so that it's all combined in one. Now that we mix our cornmeal and flour together, we are going to add some cinnamon and baking powder. So we add our baking powder. Now our salt, 1 teaspoonful of cinnamon, and now we're going to add our cinnamon powder and nutmeg. So that's 1/4 teaspoonful of nutmeg. As we mix all the dry ingredients, flour, cornmeal, cinnamon, nutmeg, and baking soda together, as we mix this in and combine everything in one, then we are going to add the dried ingredients to the wet ingredients. So now we have 1 cup of rice, mixed fruits, mixed dry fruit. Just add that to the flour. Together. So now that we've finished mix our dry ingredients together, we are going to add all the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients and mix to combine. Let's mix our potato pudding. Go ahead and use a spatula. I decided to use the mix. It make it a bit difficult, but I just find it make the flour dissolve a bit quicker. But because it's a heavy pudding, it takes a bit more time to mix through. So while mixing, just add the flour in small portion. Do you like potato pudding? I love potato pudding. Also, my children love potato pudding. I remember the days of my great-grandma potato pudding. The pudding into the baking tray. I line my baking tray with tracing paper, not the prettiest lining because it was quite difficult to line, and my baking tray is not a lovely look, but don't worry about that, you will still get a nice potato pudding. Now we're going to place the baking tray in the oven, and we put our oven on gas mark 75. Now the potato pudding is in the oven. Please cover your tin with a file paper. Here our potato pudding is now baked and ready to eat. Not the nice style, because a potato pudding, it tends to be moist on the top, very moist, and also moist inside. You don't want a dry potato pudding. Just look at this while I cut it and hold it up to the camera for you to see how moist and lovely this is. As I put this on the plate, you can have this with some plain yogurt, and it's lovely and moist. And that's the way a potato pudding should be. I hope you enjoy baking this lovely yummy potato. I'm just gonna dig in with some yogurt, and a nice cup of hot peppermint tea goes really well with potato pudding. So if you like this recipe, I hope you enjoy baking this potato pudding with me today, and I hope you enjoy eating as well. Sorry I cannot share mine with you through the camera, but try and make it. Hope yours turned out really well. It's lovely with the yogurt. It's your first time on Creators Kitchen. Thanks for watching. Thanks everyone for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to Creators Kitchen to receive weekly video. I'm not posting as regular because my device is giving problem, but I will be back on track as soon as possible. Sorry about all the delay with the video. Thanks for watching. Bye.